Okay, we're live. Hello, YouTube. I'm Bruna and I am the hostess today. Today we're talking about advices. This is a collaborative immersion. So the students helped me to build this talk. They helped me to create it. This is Talk and Talk, a platform we come to communicate in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and this is not a class, just a conversation. We're going to speak in English 100% of the time. Even though it's not a class, you're going to learn a lot from, from your peers, from each other. I can share the video, of course. What else? I'm going to split us in some rooms because there are 11 people here, just to have a more comfortable conversation. Please, in the breakout room, don't forget to be respectful, to enjoy it, and to have fun too. Okay, I think that's it. Just a minute that I'm gonna split us and also share the video that that Leo asked. So just a second. Okay, here we are. 1 minute, 1 minute. I will just organize the rooms here. Then we're gonna do it. Okay, guys. Let's go. Please enjoy. If your room gets too empty, you can come back to the main room, okay? If you don't receive an invitation, this means you're going to be in the main room. If you see it, you're going to the breakout room, okay? I hope you enjoy it. See you at around 5:50, okay? Let's go. Let's go, okay. Okay, if you didn't receive anything, it means you're going to be here with me. Today I have Edna and Leo, right? So let's do it, guys. Let's start by introducing ourselves. Leo, can you start it, please?
Yes. My name is Leonardo. I'm 25 years old. I am from Interior of Mato Grosso do Sul. The city is called Naviraí. I have lived in Recife since March this year. I came for here to finish my master's degree in economics, right? And my hobbies were read a good book, discuss with my friends about politics, economics, seeing the people were discussing in Twitter, for example. I love it to accompany that discussion.
Okay.
I like it.
Very good, very good. Guys, before we continue, Leandro, did you see the invitation to the breakout room? Are you there?
Hi, Bruna. Good afternoon.
Hello. Hello. Did you see the invitation to the room?
Another room?
Yes, yes. Did you see the invitation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm working here, so.
No problem. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, good. Edna, can you introduce yourself then? What about you?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Edna. I live in São Paulo, capital. I have a son. I am a professor in psychology college. In my free time, I like study English, study Italian, talking to my new friends on TNT. I am addicted on TNT. I have 2 cats. I like cook. I like talk to my friends, my son. That it's.
Okay, very good, very good. It's really good to have you here. And today we're talking about devices, right? So I want to know from you what's, let me just see if Leandro, are you going to talk today or just listen? Let me know.
Yeah, I can't talk now. It's relaxing my work.
Okay, good. Let's do it like this. I think I will invite you to the room because the room is a bit empty there. Okay, so I will send you the invitation, okay?
Okay.
Just a minute here. Okay, let's go. I think it's going to work. And I'm Bruna. I forgot to introduce myself. I live in São Paulo with my family. I work here on Talk and Talk as a community manager. And what else about me, guys? I like dancing, studying languages, and studying Spanish. I like watching movies and watching true crime stories. I like watching stories about crimes, real crimes. That's it. This is something I don't usually tell you. I usually don't tell you I like crime stories, but that's true. Leandro, you can be here. Can you introduce yourself, please? No problem. You can be here with us. Who are you?
Okay, Bruna. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm Leandro. I'm Leandro, 38 years old, married. I have 2 kids, 1 daughter and 1 son. In my free time, I play the guitar, take photos, read Bible. I'm Christian, listening gospel music. Yes, I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I think that's all about me.
Very good, very good. And you have a nice energy. I love your energy. It's really good to have you here with us.
Yeah.
Well, Leandro, can you start telling me what springs to your mind when you hear the word "a device"? What do you think when you hear the word "a device"?
Word a device, I think is a device. A device, I think is a. I think the person is a good person, is a good word for give for another person. A device is a. I think yes, because in my mind, I think a device is a good advice, don't bad advice. I think it's speak good words or a good word for another person. I think yes.
You brought a good question. Is there bad advice?
Bad advice is complicated.
Is there bad advice? I'm curious. I want to know about it. Do you think there is bad advice?
I think I prefer speak nothing.
No?
Bad
Okay.
advice.
What do you think about it, Edna? What springs to your mind and like, do you think there is bad advice?
I think there's only good advice. Advice is, in my opinion, is when the person preoccupied the other and the well-being, no, and is the frequently advice and the parents advice and no, because the parents love the kids and the preoccupate and frequently do advice, no. In my opinion, it's a good advice, no.
But
Bad advice.
Do you think is advice always good? Is advice always good, or it can be bad sometimes?
Sometimes I think this possible bad advice, and because as in my opinion, is very difficult to know the other people need, you know.
Good point.
For example, for example, one friend. It's possible the person say advice, né? But the other person, this advice is not good because it's very difficult to know the necessary, the need, né? The other.
That's it. Like, we can finish it right now. I loved what you said. Yes. It's complicated, yeah. Leo, thank you so much. I loved it. Leo, what's your point of view? Share with me.
The question one, all right?
Yes, what comes to your mind when you think of advice? And you can also answer if you think there is bad advice, you know, what's your point of view?
Yeah, I hope my connection don't let me down. But yeah, spring me something like kitty, brega. You know, just like, come on, here we go, here we come again. that conversation, all right. But the spring in my head is meaning the advice in Portuguese about counsel, all right. I know does not sense, but thinking about Portuguese, calm your mouth, right? Counsel, for instance, counsel. You know.
Yes, yes. Leo, maybe if you want to turn the camera off, I think it would help, you know, like just to be with the voice. But I got you, yeah. So I think that's what comes to my mind too, trying to help someone. But Edna said something nice, you know, that we never know about other people's needs. They are the only ones, and maybe someone like a professional would be able to help them to find their needs, right? Or to, I don't know, to understand a little bit more their needs. Very good, guys. Let's see the next about the advice you would give yourself right now. If you needed to tell you something, you know, Fulano, do this. What would you tell yourself, Edna?
My advice is in my experience, you know. In my experience, I think don't give up your dreams. Follow your passion, is very important. No, do want to do, no? Can do what you want to do. Is correct?
Yes, it is. It is. Do what you want to do. This is a great advice. Maybe following the dreams, right? I think on the video there were really nice advices
Yes,
too,
yes.
right? Was
Yes,
really
I agree. I agree with many people in the video. I agree. I think that this is very important, you know.
Yeah. I think for me, I would tell myself, I need to trust myself more. This is something I'm better, but I still need to work on. And I would tell myself to believe in me, you know. I think and also
Yes.
focus on me. I think I you guys know I'm always here. I work too much, you know. So and this is something I need to balance, you know. It's because I like working, and I don't focus too much on me, you know. So I think what I would say myself is that focus on you, you know.
Yes, it's very important. And the other, face to fears.
Mhm.
Face to fears and the improving your confidence in yourself is very
Face your
important.
fears is a great advice. Face your fears. Very good.
Is the person is the fear, the face to fear, the fears, improving the fighting spirits, no? The emotions very strong. the confidence
Yeah, yeah.
in myself.
That's important. That's important. Morgan, I totally agree with you. Leandro, what advice would you give to yourself right now? Anything similar to what we said or something else?
A good advice for myself, I think, is I have some goals in my life. I think speaking English fluently is a good advice. Don't give up. Don't give up. To keep studying, to keep working for rush for sorry for can how can I forgot the word alcançar the objective. So I think is a good advice for me. Don't give up. Keep working. Who keep studying for can alcançar the objetivo.
Yes, I totally agree with you. You can say to achieve,
Achieve, yes,
achieve.
yes,
Yeah,
achieve,
very
yes.
good. I totally agree with you. For me, this is the hardest part, the process. It's
Yeah,
the most important, but the hardest, So
yeah.
trust the process would be a good advice too, right? Leo, what about you? What advice would you give to yourself now?
Keep focus yourself. Everything is a process. Right? I conversed with Junior this week in a personal mentoring, and we talk exactly this. Learning English and anything else is a story that you are climbing and building at the same time. You know, sometimes there are bricks missing, you go back and get more. Sometimes you lack cimento, you prepare more. Can you feel me? Uh, just like uh, not perfect thing. You will to construct step by step and with the imperfections and problem of our life. I, I believe so much. I believe so much in this, and so I talking for myself. I will talk it for myself. Keep calm and continue. That's what you're doing.
Very
Just
good. Yeah,
um,
yeah. I think you're all facing the fears, you're all trusting the process. So it's just to continue, just to continue doing it. Very good. Well, we were talking about like the video was full of advices from people that were like older and younger too. So what do you think is the most important advice the parents should give their children in your point of view? Leandro, what do you think? I know you have children. What do you think is the most important advice? Like that you always try to tell your children?
For I give from my children.
Yes, what's the most important advice parents should give for their children?
Okay. I think is speak for children about the life. Always working for always working, always studying. Uh, I think it is important. Yes, I don't have a lot of words for explain for, but I think he's uh, study and working, and if the person if the person wanna I don't know. I forgot the word, but studying and work, I think, is a good advice for. Don't give up nothing about the goal. Don't give up. Is yes, go ahead.
Very good. These are great advices, actually. Really good. Really good. I think for me, I would say, um, if I were a parent, maybe I would tell my children to follow the things they want, that I will be always here to support them, whatever the choice they made was. And I think that's it. Just let them know I would be there for them, even if they choose something it wasn't my expectation.
Yeah.
I think this is important. Like, parents usually expect things from children, and if their children don't follow this way, they may get frustrated. So um, I think at the end of the day, what matters is if your children is happy, your children are happy. So that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. What
Respect,
do you,
respect, always respect another person.
yeah,
To be a
definitely.
to be
Be
a nice
polite.
person, I think
Mhm.
is help each other.
Definitely. Very good. And you, Edna, what do you think is the most important advice?
I agree with you. For me, it's very important the respect in the other people. I think this important to less competition and the more cooperation each other. Um, in my opinion, it's very important develop the emotion education. Is necessary pay attention in the feeling and the expressions feeling with the respect and the communication, good communication. No? Is very for me. It's very important to develop in the kids.
Good point. Good point. I totally agree with you. And you said something about the feelings, right? This is something we don't do too much, right? If the child is crying on the floor, stop doing it. You're just
Oh,
throwing a
terrible.
tantrum. Like, that's too much. Like, we don't respect children's feelings too, right? So that's complicated, and we expect them to know how to deal with their feelings when we don't know how to deal with their feelings, right? No, like, we don't know how to deal with our feelings, right? Too.
It's important for the person develop the belief in yourself. No, it's very, very important in my opinion.
I agree with you, and it's difficult, right? It's difficult for parents too. Yeah, it's so hard. Yeah. Well, what do you think? Do you agree with the guys? Will you say something else to your children?
Yes, I heard you talking about how to learning our children to be a citizen, right? Respect difference, respect how the people, independent your religion, race, birth, place of birth. But I would like to talk about a taboo subject. Does not to doesn't not for the children, but for all the people, which are the drugs passion, right? I get used to say that anti-drugs adversity were inefficient because they not do because they do not point to the cause of the problem, right? They are superficial and do not reach the target audience with the public between 13 and 10 years old. And we need to um, to to take a look at our children and cuidar them, and for they don't fall in drugs. All right.
Yes.
The correct form to talk about this, in my opinion, is I would say for my son, and I will be take a look. The drugs are very good, addictive, but the cost of its use exceeds the momentary pleasure of its use. Because you have to say the drugs were pleasure. You must not to say inverse, because you you would lie, all right?
Yes,
And
that's true.
your son will discover for yourself and never have believed in you. But I think take a look at your cost to use, all right? Because it's a progressive and fatal, and does not não vale a pena, all right? Because
Yes.
it's like this. There's account
It's nice.
doesn't close.
Yes, it's nice what you said about I have already seen some parents who allowed their children to do drugs in their houses, because if something happened, they would be in a safe place, not in a party that there wouldn't be anybody to support them, or if something bad happened, the children would be in an unsafe way, and unsafe place. I don't know if this is the best solution. I don't know. I'm not motivating people to do this, but I think it's an interesting perspective. It was really nice what you said, Leo, about drugs. I think this is a really interesting topic. Maybe we can talk about it next week too. I can bring it. Really nice.
Beyond, there are many drugs were normalized for your society, and this problem become there is, right? Alcohol, for instance, is a first drug for everybody.
Yeah, it's usually the first. Yeah, very good. Guys, let's see then the next one, just changing a little bit. It was a really nice advices you gave. When I have children, I will for sure use the same these advices you gave. Okay. Well, I want to skip to question number 6, because I want to know from you, which device did you apply to change your English level? Like, is there any device you heard from someone that changed your level? Like, oh, okay, when this person told me this, I decided to change not the level only, but the strategies I was using, or something that was someone told you about English that was really remarkable. And if you needed to advise someone today, someone who is starting learning English, what would you tell this person? Leandro, I'm going to start with you.
Yes, I think is here TNT conversation class is a good advice for to change the level. In my opinion, in my case, for me, it's a very difficult to stay here. It's a very hard for me stay here to try conversation, try to understand. Sometimes I don't understand all, but yes, I am gonna try. So it's a good advice for me to change the level about English. I think is conversation study every day, study all day, every day. I think is very important. To put the language in your life every time. I think is a good way for to change your level about the English or another language you learn.
Yes, very good. And you've been improving so much. It's really nice that you're saying it. Maybe find a place to talk, right? To have conversations. Of course, we are talking about TNT, of course, because we are here, right? But find a place to talk is a great advice. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. Ed, what about you?
I agree totally with Leandro. It's very important to the routine, the student every day, and the practice. Don't limit on in grammar, but when I learning with new things, is immediately practice conversation. And in my case, Leandro, is very, very hard for me talking in public. And I have a fear, but I face my fear,
Yeah.
and it's very important because in my case, I improving more English when I accept my limit, accept my mistakes.
Yeah.
Because oh my gosh, take it easy. It's
Nice.
practice, and one day is better. One day my confidence is improving. I improve my confidence. For me, it's very important. TNT is for me is very, very, very important, because the persons on the don't judge, don't respect your limit or difficulty is very important.
Very nice, very nice. Yes, I agree with you. It was really nice what you said about accepting it's okay to make mistakes, right? At some point, for me, it is really difficult too, being in touch every day. And you said something really nice about applying when you learn it, so learn and put it into practice, learn and say it, because this is how we're going to force our brain to use it, right? I learned a word, I will force myself to use it. That's a great advice. Very good. I loved it. Leo, what about you? Share with us, what are your advices? What advices did you apply? You are applying now, right?
Go to the TNT. That is
Go to the immersions.
Yeah. No, actually, I will tell that the learning English is a construction similar to the building of the stairway. I had talked a moment ago. I believe it is.
Perfect. It was really, really, really nice. That these are great advices, guys. I hope everybody. Actually, I hope there is someone watching us right now on YouTube and like listen to you, and it helps someone. Very good.
Repetition, no, Bruna. The repetition is a mother of skills. I read the phrases in one book. I love it. The repetition is the mother of skills.
Very good. I loved it. I write it here. Very good. Is the mother of skills. That's a good sentence. Yes, good quote. I agree. Very good. And it's hard to keep to follow the process for me, it's still the biggest challenge, but we are working on it. Every day is a new day, right? New chance too. Very good. Well, let's see, guys. I think I'm moving to the, let me see. This is a question Ayla created, really nice too. Number 5, if someone who is not satisfied with his or her job asks you for advice, what would you say? Number 5. Leo, would you like to start?
Yes. I was thinking about this question early moments, and sometime, do not even use the job. Can be another problem of your life, all right? Relate your concern about things, the way she sees yourself, things like that, which only psychology or psychiatry can help. Go to the therapy.
That's a good advice. Maybe
Nice connection.
No, Leo, we could hear you. It's okay. we heard you.
I heard you are laughing.
Yes, yeah, no, because it was interesting. No, we could hear you. It was great. It was great what you said. It was really nice because sometimes the problem is deeper than the job, right? Maybe I would try to understand the reason, and then I would give advice based on the reason, why. What do you think, Edna? What advice would you give?
In my opinion, I agree. It's possible the person is the problems with myself, but when the job is the no good job for you, I think the people try change, because in the many times the job is no satisfied the person. No? I think this change, in my opinion.
Good point. Good point. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Like, I think if the person has how to do it, has money enough to keep some time,
Yes,
like without working, if you are like financially organized, it's good, right?
Yes, in my opinion, money is important, but the enjoy and the realization with the job is better for me.
Yes, very good. Agree with you. What's your point of view, Lind? What do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. Maybe I'm gonna ask for a person. Why do you wanna get out the job? You do you enjoy your job? Because the problem we have in my job, you have in your job. The problem there's the problem. I think in my job we have boss, we have works, we have a lot of person. So we have problem. Yeah? I if you if you if you like if you like your job, you can't. I think you can't resolve your problem. You can't resolve your problem. Continue your job. I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
that depends. That depends the money, the problem, another person, workers or boss. I think yes.
Very good. Go ahead, Ed.
This is an important point, Leandro, because if you enjoy, the problems is existing every day, but they come over the problems when I enjoy. But when I don't enjoy, It's a
Yes,
problem,
it's a
no?
problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
in my opinion,
Good point. Good point about
should
problems happening. Yeah. It's going to happen anyways, right? Problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Very good, guys. I loved it. I want to move to the last one that I want to hear from you. The last question, number 10. What's the best piece of advice you've ever had? Like something someone told you and you never forget. An advice, I don't know, it can be your grandmother, your mother, something you'll never forget. Edna is nodding. I have no idea. I always ask hard questions about the past.
Oh my gosh, is the hard question. Bruna, the question is, do you remember? No, I not remember. No,
Sorry.
I have Alzheimer.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's hear from Leandro. And you, Leandro, do you remember the best piece of advice someone gave you and like it changed your life? It was really important for a moment in your life.
The best device give me someone.
Yes, someone gave you.
My mother gave me a good advice. I think sometimes some years ago I wanted to close my college. My mother said for me, don't do this, don't do this. You can't finish this challenge. So I can finish my college last year. So I listening advice my mother given for me.
Very good. Very good. That's a good advice. Very good. When I was younger, I didn't like my course, like the course I was studying, and I decided to stop, you know. I don't know. My mom didn't give me an advice about it, but maybe it would be good. Good idea.
Yeah, I just think what she's talking from me. You can't give up. You can't
No.
give up. Money, a lot of money, spend money.
Yeah.
Trip, spend money. Yeah, the problem.
I feel you. Leo, go ahead. Pode falar.
No, I don't remember the specific advice, but my parents always motivate my students. This is
And that was
the
important.
general advice, no specific, but the motivation
Yes.
for
I think
study.
that's really important. I think my mom has always taught me to be independent and not to depend on anybody, you know. She has always been so independent. And that was definitely something I learned from her. And you, Leo, what was the best piece of advice you've ever had?
The life does not make a sense. Building or honor.
That's a good one. Yeah, definitely
Okay.
doesn't make things change, right? It definitely doesn't make sense. Welcome back. Wait, Charles, are you already in Canada?
Yeah, I'm
No,
here. Yeah,
How
yeah,
are you? How
I'm
was
here. It's not easy, but I'm here. It's a
Okay.
little bit difficult to change your life,
Yeah.
but I'm doing my
Yeah.
best. I
It's good to know you're back from there and that you're still coming. Yeah, very good. How was the talk for you? Did you like it?
yeah, for me it's amazing all the time. And talk with this guy, it's more amazing. I think this guy have English too much better than mine, and I feel bad because of this. I need to improve more. I need to study more. Only this.
You're doing a great job. Come
Yeah.
on. No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I'm glad you.
Thank you for your kind word.
Thank
You are kind all the time.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being kind with you. It's so easy, because you're also kind too. So it's pretty easy to be kind here. Well, I have some special guests here who helped create the questions, so I'll ask the questions strictly for you. Ayla, can you help me? If someone who is not satisfied with their job and they ask you for advice, what would you say?
Oh, I create.
The creator.
So it's hard, it's hard to change it. But as I said in the other room, I would say, first of all, try do a research about the viability of the change job that you want. It's because it's necessary. It's a change, but you need to know when you can do what you can do it. So I think I will research about the viability and study. It's more important to study new knowledge that can become you able to get a new job.
Yes.
And what about the feelings? I think I would say be strong, because every change is difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, and it might appear a lot of challenge on your way, but if you feel in your heart, it's very important to listen to heart always. I say that because when I was young, I don't listen to my heart, and I regret about it. So it's important to listen to your heart, and I think be positive.
Very good.
Fight a lot, and don't give up. Don't give
Well,
up if you want to allot this for your life. Yeah, I would say that.
If any of you are thinking of changing your jobs, you can just list all these things Ayla has just said. It was nice. A lot of great advices. Yes, follow your heart. Seems cliche, but that's really really important. It's hard, but it's important, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Bru,
and last,
Bru,
go ahead.
I would like to say that my fiancé is seeing us that live transmission for YouTube. All right, and I encourage you to join us. All right.
What's her name?
Natalia.
Okay.
Natalia Gomes. Say hello to Natalia.
Nachi, well, I'm inviting you to come next meeting, okay? You're watching us, you're more than welcome here. Please feel free to join us. We are really nice, as you could see in the video, always trying to make people okay and comfortable. So please join us, okay? You'll be more than welcome.
She will. She's a beginner yet, but there is a problem, right?
No.
Everyone here know this, and is I'm trying, and I got it. I get it. I will get it.
You're invited, Nach. You can join us, okay? And then the last but not least, I will ask Anna the last question. Anna, what advice would you give to your children? I think it's the question number, I forgot the number. Number 4, the most important advice parents should give their children. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I would say be honest, be respect another person, be polite. But I believe that the most important thing is our behavior and our example, because I was talking to my daughter about that, and she said to me these things. Be honest, be respectful, and ma, but if we don't want to listen and to do so, but when we see our parents doing some good things, I think it's better. It's better. I think the behavior is more important.
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point. I loved it. Well, I learned so many nice stuff today. I am really pleased to have you here. You have no idea how much I learned from you. Thank you so much. I really hope you have learned too, from each other. It's really good to have you here always. Please keep coming, keep practicing, and have a great weekend. If we see each other around, see you later. If not, see you next week. I'm sure we will meet other times. You can send your feedback in the link too. I sent here in the chat. Okay? Thank you,
Okay.
guys.